If your goal is to connect with another human being where you are understood and you understand, then you've got to express yourself from the most powerful place within you, which is your emotional center. I know that you are having a challenge in your relationship, and that challenge in your relationship causes you a great deal of stress. Maybe your challenge is with your daughter, who you just keep having arguments with, who challenges the heck out of you, who says you don't understand how she feels, you don't care. Maybe the challenge you're having is with your coworker. You two are on a team together, but by golly, you conflict all the day long. Maybe your strained relationship is with a significant other. Every time you open your mouth, it just causes another argument between the two of you. And you're tired of it, aren't you? You're defending yourself, but you're not connecting. What you're struggling with is, how do you say what you really feel in a way that is empowering, supportive, comforting, and speaks your truth? Because you're not expressing yourself authentically, which is the same as saying expressing yourself from the heart. That relationship is in a great deal of tension, stress. It's a problem. And you're pulling your hair out trying to figure out, how do I get through to this person? How do I get them to understand what I'm saying? It's hard when you hold back what you feel. If your goal is to connect with another human being where you are understood and you understand, then you've got to express yourself from the most powerful place within you, which is your emotional center. I am not saying that means you're crying. I don't mean either that you're in the opposite end, which is you're just mad, angry. There is a balance between those two extremes, which is finding your authentic voice and speaking from it. You cannot find your authentic voice and speak from it if you're unwilling to tap in to your emotions. Speaking from your emotional center is the key to unlocking better relationships. There are at least 3 things that you need to understand in order to speak your authentic voice and speak from your emotional center. One is, you've got to understand what you feel, like what comes up for you when you're in that conversation, quote unquote conversation, with that coworker, that partner, that child. What are you actually feeling? Can you identify that? You must be able to identify what you're feeling, because when you can identify it, then you can control it. Then you can own it and you can control it. The second thing is, you'll have to understand how to take responsibility. That is that you're willing to own what you feel as your own feelings and understand the impact of those feelings on someone else. That's taking responsibility. It's not blame. It's not finding fault. It's accepting that you have a part in what's not working. And if you're willing to adjust your part, then you can better express yourself and position yourself to have a different experience with the other person. And the third that you need to understand is how to then communicate from your emotional center what your authentic voice is. Like, that's the same as saying, being able to effectively communicate what you really feel. And understand this, if you can't speak from your feelings, you can't connect with people authentically. People are human beings with feelings and emotions so are you. And if you're willing to accept that, you're on your way for less stress and more success. In a one-on-one consultation between the two of us, I'm going to show you how you can speak from your emotional center so that you can connect with the people who mean the most to you, whether it's a coworker, a partner, a child. All right, I'm looking forward to working with you. It's gonna be a great time.